No, Underland 76 is breathtaking.
It's a sad day for wrestling fans. I don't usually report on celebrity deaths or anything like that, but this one really hit me. The Bushwhackers were my favorite tag team when I was a kid. You know, Luke and Butch. Yeah. Anyway, Bushwhacker Butch, WWE legend, dead at 78. 78 years old. Damn. Older than my mother. Wrestling legend Bushwhacker Butch has passed away after a brief illness. His longtime tag team partner Luke announced on Monday he was 78 years old. Butch, real name Bob Miller, was hospitalized in the ICU on Friday after arriving in Los Angeles for WrestleMania, which was a result of a situation with medication, Luke said in an interview over the weekend. He flew in from New Zealand on Wednesday, was all good. Friday morning he was incognito. Butch started wrestling in New Zealand in 1964 and made his way to the States shortly after. Alongside Luke, the Bushwhackers blew up once they signed with the World Wrestling Federation in the late 1980s. Bush was an absolute legend for decades and was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2015 as a member of the Bushwhackers. What's this? Oh, it's a video. I am... No, can't do that on full screen. Anyway, that's their Hall of Fame video, I think. Yeah, nothing really to see. They got inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2015. So there you go. Luke released an emotional tribute to Butch just minutes ago, saying, "Late last night, I lost my friend, brother, and tag team partner of over 50 years with the passing of Bob Butch Miller. From the early 1970s, when we were young mates wrestling for John Da Silva in New Zealand, my first impression of Bob the Chest Miller, as he was called in those days, was that he was a first-class redneck, and what bloody redneck he was. But he was also an all-around good guy and great friend." Alright, so that's both of them together right there. There. It's a bigger picture. Right there. Anyway, if you were to read the story of my life, it would say that I am an only child. But it would be wrong, Luke added. In life I had a brother and his name was Bob Miller. I love you, Bob. Until I see you again. Whoa, yeah! That's what they always do. Anyway. A GoFundMe page was set up to help with Butch's medical expenses, and the funds will now be used to pay for a funeral service. Miller is survived by his wife Helen, daughters Sharon and Kristen, and his grandchildren. So yeah, I am going to share that, or I'm going to put the link to this TMZ page down in the description box if you want to look at it and watch the video and blah 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 and all that other stuff. If you're wondering where Kevy is, he's over on the bed. Yeah, we're actually over here we were both sitting over there. You see him? There he is right there. Anyway, yeah, we were over there watching Dukes of Hazzard together. He doesn't like it when he can't see the screen. I don't know. Don't ask me. It's his thing, I guess. But anyway. Wow! That's going to be a big link. But anyway, whatever. So yeah, so I put that in the thing, in the description box. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty sad, really. That is pretty sad to hear, you know. That's Butch. Bushwhacker Butch, as he was known in the WWE, and yeah, Bob Miller in real life. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, well, besides this whole thing, I don't know. Like, I couldn't think of anything else to talk about, so I figured, you know, might as well do this. This means a lot to me. A lot of wrestlers that die, you know, pass on, mean a lot to me. Down here, there's a couple. There, Lanny Poffo and Jay Briscoe have also passed away. You know, but I'm not going to do, you know, it wasn't as meaningful to me, I guess. I don't know. Apparently WWE and UFC are joining together to form one big, massive new company. That should be interesting, right? So you see a lot more UFC competitors in WWE. That would be cool. Donald Trump's being compared to Tupac. Rapper's sister calls it utter blasphemy. Holy crap, are you serious? Donald Trump's attorney drawing a parallel between the former president and the legendary Tupac Shakur does not sit well with the late rapper's sister, who says the comparison is absurd and laughable. Wow, I would too. Set Shakur, Tupac's sister, tells TMZ, "My brother was measured by his integrity, his principles, and personal and collective responsibility," calling the recent comments made by Trump's attorney, Ilana Habba, blasphemous. She points out her brother took responsibility during his 1994 sexual abuse trial and says she isn't seeing a whole lot of accountability coming from DT. As we reported, Trump's attorney made the connection on the same day he flew to New York City for his incident. For his indictment. Wow. She said his legal trouble is going to boost his poll numbers, just like Tupac's record sales went up after spending time in prison. Wow. Such as Tupac didn't get popular because of his lockup, though. Said claiming his popularity grew because those who listened to his music were able to measure him by his words and actions that aligned. Yeah, that's true. Wow. You know, I don't know. Aside from all that, wow. That was up the whole time. I hope you could have heard me. I hope you were able to hear me that whole time. I don't know. I keep forgetting to put it down sometimes. But anyway, aside from all that, I keep on getting accused of, like when I'm reading things, oh, it just sounds like you're reading it and blah, blah, blah. You know what? If it sounded like I was reading it, it would sound more like this. Seth believes DT's attorney might be invoking Tupac's name as a ploy to play to the rapper's fans, and she's hoping they don't take the bait. Like, seriously? No. See, when I read something, it just sounds like I'm talking about it. It doesn't sound like I'm reading it. Right? That sounded like I was reading it. Now this is how I would actually read it. Seth believes DT's attorney might be invoking Tupac's name as a ploy to play to the rapper's fans, and she's hoping they don't take the bait. See? There's a big difference there. So anybody who's putting me down for just reading pages, actually listen to me. Listen to the way that I read them. I read them like I'm talking to you. I'm reading them like I'm talking to you right now. So if you don't like that, don't watch my channel. But come back for tomorrow's video, because I sure could use the view. Haha.